यूनिट 1 2 3 4 सेम सिलेबस है. Why there are very less students today attending the lab? Students, am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Why there are very less number of students today attending the lab? Because of exams? Okay, students, we quickly start experiment and we open GNU Sim with you. The previous laboratory we did complete 2 tasks of experiment number 8. Now today we have to complete task 3 of experiment number 8 and then we will start experiment number 9. Okay, can you see the screen? Yeah, please student reply. Okay, so task 3 of experiment number 8, and the task 3 is to write a program that calculates factorial of a number. Write a program to calculate factorial of a number. Now suppose we have to calculate 5 factorial. How do we calculate 5 factorial? We multiply that number with its smaller integer numbers, right? So we have to write a logic to first decrement the number and then multiply those numbers. Are you with me on this, students? Amit, Mananjay, Vicky, Shravan. Okay. So our flow chart. Let us see the flow chart. What we are going to do. First, we are going to load the number whose factorial needs to be calculated, that number into register B. First, we are going to load the number into register B. Then we are going to check whether the number is greater than 1 or not. See, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? We don't have to go beyond 1. So we are going to check if the number is greater than 1 or not. If it is not greater than 1, then we need to stop multiplying and store the result into memory. If the number is greater than 1, then we need to multiply result number that is in register B and its decremented value. Okay, the present number is suppose 5, so 5 multiplied by 4, that is to be done. Then decrement the value of B by 1 and again run the loop, check again whether B is greater than 1 or not. If it is greater than 1, then multiply present value and previous value. Present value and decremented value. Right? Simple logic. Keep on doing this till the value of b becomes 1, then it is not greater than 1, and this condition will have false, and false will result in false has to be diverted to store the result in memory, and our code is ended. So how to write instructions for this? Let us consider that the number is in the memory location 8000H. वो नंबर जिसका फैक्टोरियल कैलकुलेट करना है वो नंबर 8000 मेमोरी एच लोकेशन में है, तो पहले हमें उसमें स्टोर करना होगा. अब हमारा कोड क्या करेगा? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर यूजिंग द इनडायरेक्ट एड्रेसिंग, सो HL रजिस्टर पेयर इन दैट वी आर फीडिंग द वैल्यू 8000H, और ये पॉइंट करेगा 8000H को. तो फिर नेक्स्ट क्या करेंगे, वो लोकेशन में से कंटेंट रजिस्टर बी में ट्रांसफर करेंगे. मूव बी एम इंस्ट्रक्शन, यहाँ पर एम लिखा है मतलब मेमोरी का यूज होगा. कौन सा मेमोरी? जिसका एड्रेस HL रजिस्टर में स्टोर है. ये हो गया. उसके बाद रजिस्टर डी है उसको इंक्रीमेंट, उसको इनिशियलाइज करते हैं 0 1 से. देन वी कॉल फॉर मल्टीप्लीकेशन सब रूटीन. कॉल फॉर मल्टीप्लीकेशन सब रूटीन. अब उसके लिए कॉल कर रहे हैं, इसको लेबल क्या दिया है? फैक्ट, FACT, फैक्ट. एंड देन ये मल्टीप्लीकेशन हो जाए उसके बाद डिक्रीमेंट कर रहे हैं वैल्यू को जो रजिस्टर बी में है उसको. डिक्रीमेंट करने के बाद चेक करेंगे इज इट इक्वल्स टू 0 और नॉट. तो जंप इफ नॉट 0 टू फैक्टोरियल, तो ये लूप घूमता रहेगा. जब ये कंप्लीट हो जाएगा मतलब रिजल्ट मिल गया है, तो जो हमारा HL रजिस्टर का पेयर है, पेयर का जो कंटेंट है उसको हम वैल्यू इंक्रीमेंट करेंगे. 8000H की बजाय इंक्रीमेंट करेंगे तो 8001H होगा, और फिर डी में से जो रिजल्ट है वो वहां पर स्टोर कर लेना है. अब मल्टीप्लिकेशन का रिजल्ट डी में आएगा, तो ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन का जो हमने अलग से सब रूटीन लिखा होगा वो क्या करेगा? वो बी का डेटा और ई का डेटा, बी के डेटे को फर्स्ट ई में स्टोर करेगा, फिर अक्यूमुलेटर को क्लियर करेगा. अब मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है मतलब क्या है? सपोज आप 5 और 4 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन करेंगे, मतलब क्या है? 5 को आपको 4 टाइम्स ऐड करना है, राइट? तो ये एक ऑपरेंड है उसको रजिस्टर ई में लिया है, अक्यूमुलेटर को पहले क्लियर किया, और दूसरा ऑपरेंड जो रजिस्टर डी में है उसको डी और ए का एडिशन किया, और फिर ई का कंटेंट चेंज करेंगे. सपोज एक वैल्यू 5 है, दूसरा वैल्यू 4 है, तो 4 को रेफरेंस लिया ई में, 5 है डी में, 5 को अक्यूमुलेटर में ऐड करेंगे. तो पहले तो अक्यूमुलेटर में 0 है, तो 0 + 5 होगा. अब ई को डिक्रीमेंट किया तो 4 को डिक्रीमेंट किया तो 3 होगा, और फिर चेक करेंगे क्या वो 0 है. यदि 0 नहीं है तो वापस से लूप घुमाना है, तो फिर से ऐड करना है डी का वैल्यू अक्यूमुलेटर में, तो 5 + 5 होगा. ई को फिर से डिक्रीमेंट करना है तो वो 2 हो जाएगा. अब अभी भी 0 नहीं हुआ तो फिर से ऐड करो, तो ये लूप घूमेगा कितनी बार? जब तक ये ई का कंटेंट 0 ना हो जाए तब तक. जब 0 हो जाएगा तब अक्यूमुलेटर में रिजल्ट है उसको रजिस्टर डी में ट्रांसफर कर लेंगे, और फिर सब रूटीन को रिटर्न कर लेना है. तो रिजल्ट मिल जाएगा रजिस्टर डी में, और वो रिजल्ट हम स्टोर कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. क्लियर? कैसे हम फैक्टोरियल कैलकुलेट करते हैं? इज इट क्लियर? Let us see this in GNU sim. इसको हमने लेबल दे दिया फैक्ट. यहाँ से कोई एरर ना हो ये हमें ध्यान रखना है. डिक्रीमेंट जे एन जेड सही है। ऑल्ट के बाद ये है मल्टीप्लिकेशन, कॉल कर रहे हैं वो, और यहाँ पर ऐड करना है इसको, ml करके लेबल दिया हुआ है, तो ये यहाँ पर जंप कर रहा है। ओके, नाउ सबसे पहले तो हमें मेमोरी 8000H में डेटा लोड करना पड़ेगा। इसका फैक्टोरियल कैलकुलेट करना है वो। So over here we go to memory location 8000H. Here we feed the data whose factorial we want to calculate. Let us feed the data right now 5. And over here we need to write memory address where program needs to be stored. Save the code and run. This is experiment number 8. Okay. Now when the first instruction gets executed, LXI H8000H, the value 8000H is going to be loaded into HL register pair. So we execute this, and now we can check over here in the HL register pair, the value is 8000H. Now move BM, that is going to use the 8000H memory location that is stored in the HL register pair as a memory reference, memory pointer, and whatever is the content in that 8000H memory location, that will be moved or transferred to register B. So we run this instruction. We can check now the content of register B is now 05H. Now register D we are initializing with value 1, and then we call for multiplication operation. What this will do? This is going to multiply the value of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let us see how it is doing. So first it is transferring the content of B to E. So now register B content, which is 05H, that is moved to register E. XRA A, XORing with the content of accumulator with itself, that will result in clearing the content of accumulator. accumulator का content उसी के साथ जब हम XORing करते हैं तो आपको वो कंटेंट क्लियर करके 0 मिल जाता है। नाउ ऐड द कंटेंट ऑफ ए एंड डी। डी में सबसे पहले क्या है, 1 है, तो ये 1 का एडिशन करेगा, फिर ये ई को डिक्रीमेंट करेगा, और वापस से ये होता जाएगा जब तक ये 0 ना हो जाए तब तक। तो अक्यूमुलेटर में क्या मिला, 5 मिला। अब ये 5 का डेटा रजिस्टर डी में लोड कर दिया और ये रिटर्न कर दिया। रिटर्न करने के बाद डिक्रीमेंट बी, बी का जो वैल्यू है 5, अब वो डिक्रीमेंट होगा, 4 हुआ। चेक करेगा क्या ये 0 है, नहीं है तो वापस से फैक्ट पे जाएगा, लेबल पे। ये यहाँ पे इंस्ट्रक्शन है, कॉल करना है एमयूएल को, तो दैट इज कॉलिंग द सबरूटीन फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन। दिस इज गोइंग टू ट्रांसफर बी टू ई, दैट इज 04, एंड क्लियर अक्यूमुलेटर। नाउ डी का कंटेंट जो 05 है उसको ऐड करना है उसी के साथ। ये कितनी बार ऐड होगा, जब तक ये 0 नहीं हो जाता। नाउ इट गोज बैक। तो हमें क्या मिला, 5 इंटू 4 मिला। 5 इंटू 4 कितना होता है, 20। 20 का हेक्साडेसिमल क्या होता है, 14। वी कैन सी द रिजल्ट इज 14। तो फैक्टोरियल का पहला नंबर b और दूसरा नंबर b-1, उसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो गया। ऐसे ही ये लूप चालू होता रहेगा, फिर 3 आएगा, 2 आएगा, 1 आएगा, मल्टीप्लिकेशन होता रहेगा। और जब ये बी का कंटेंट 1 हो जाए तब तक ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन करता रहेगा। फिर जो एच एल का कंटेंट है 8000H उसको इंक्रीमेंट करेगा, और जो रिजल्ट रजिस्टर डी में है, रिजल्ट क्या है मल्टीप्लिकेशन का 78। 78 का डेसिमल क्या होता है 120। 5 फैक्टोरियल क्या होगा 5 इंटू 4 इंटू 3 इंटू 2 इंटू 1। 5 into 4 20, 20 into 3 60, 60 into 2 120. So 120 is the answer. That answer is stored back into the memory location 80001H. यहाँ पे हमें उसका फैक्टोरियल मिल गया। And this is how we calculate factorial of a number. Is that clear, students? Any doubt? Feel free to ask. Rinku, Abhiraj, Amit, Mananjay, Manish, Ravi, Rinku, Rohini, Umang, Vicky. Okay, students, अभी ये आप इसको रखिए। What I'm going to do today, there is some office work that is at 12 p.m. So we are going to end our laboratory session at 12 p.m. today. But before that, whatever needs to be taught, that I am teaching you. And then in the time from 12 to 2, you are going to perform all these experiments. Okay. So I will directly jump to experiment number 9 and teach you the next task. Will that be okay? Okay, sure. Now we start our experiment number 9, and experiment number 9, there are also 3 tasks. Task number 1 in experiment number 9 is to multiply two 8-bit numbers which are stored in the memory address 2050 and 2051. Result is stored at, see, when we multiply two 8-bit numbers, maximum result can be 9-bit, right? So that is why we are going to use two memory locations to store the result. Okay. This is our experiment 9, task 1. Definition is in the chat box. Now you see, suppose the data, two 8-bit numbers which needs to be multiplied, those two 8-bit numbers are 43H and 07H, which are stored in the memory location 2050 and 2051. And result is 1D5. So 01 we are going to store in 3051, and D5 we are going to store in 3050. Now we have to multiply two numbers. Again, this is Booth's algorithm, right? When you want to multiply 43 with 7, what you have to do? Add 43 7 times, right? So that's what we are going to do. So the code over here is slightly different. First thing, LHLD 2050. Load HL register with the content of 2050 and 2051. So this is going to load the content of 2050 in register L and 2051 into register H. Then there is exchange instruction. This instruction exchanges the content of HL register pair and DE register pair. Register H and register D content exchanged, and register L and register E content exchanged. Okay. Now the value is in DE register pair. After this instruction, the value is in DE register pair. So there are two values, okay? One operand is in register E, second is in register D. That register D content we are moving to register C, and then we are clearing the register D. Then we are clearing the register HL register pair, and then we use DAD instruction. DAD instruction is going to add content of HL register pair and DE register pair. तो हमने H और L को पहले जीरो कर दिया, D को जीरो कर दिया, कंटेंट कहां पर है, सिर्फ E में है, तो D और HL का एडिशन होगा, कंटेंट्स का एडिशन होगा, और जो भी एडिशन होगा उसका रिजल्ट HL रजिस्टर में स्टोर होगा, ठीक है। देन वी डिक्रीमेंट द कंटेंट ऑफ C, तो जो दूसरा ऑपरेंड C में ट्रांसफर किया था उसका कंटेंट डिक्रीमेंट करेंगे, एक एक बार डिक्रीमेंट करते जाओ जब तक ये जीरो नहीं होता तब तक, और जीरो नहीं होता तब तक ये वापस यहाँ पे जंप करेगा, मतलब कि एडिशन होता रहेगा, एडिशन करते जाओ, दूसरे ऑपरेंड का वैल्यू कम करते जाओ, जब ये जीरो हो जाएगा तब लूप में से बाहर, और फिर रिजल्ट स्टोर कर लेना है। So let us run this code. Here there are certain correction needs to be made. First of all, I am going to reset everything. Okay. LHLD 2050H exchange instruction is correct. This is fourth instruction needs to be corrected. Fifth also needs to be corrected. 000H. So this is our code. Now first of all, we need to store value in 2050H. Let us store the values which were given in the definition only. What I explained in the theory, 47 and 3. We have to multiply 43 by 7. Now over here we write program memory address and we start running the code. Are you all with me? So far clear? So far clear? Okay, good. Kindly play close attention. Now first LHLD instruction is going to load the HL register pair content with content of 2050 and 2051. So we run this instruction. We can check now. H content is 07, that is 2051 माझे content હતો એ. L content is 2B. What is 2B? 2B is nothing but decimal value 43. That is in register L. Now when we execute exchange instruction, that is going to exchange the content of D and H, E and L. Now D to C. So C has now 07H. D we are clearing, so it is now 00. E is 2B. HL register pair, suppose it would have not been clear, then we are again clearing. Now DAD. This is going to add the content of HL register pair and DE register pair. So initially H is 0, so that addition is 002B. Then decrement C. C is decremented from 7 to 6. Check whether 0 flag is set to 1 or not. It is not set. That means the previous instruction has not resulted in answer 0. So keep jumping to label. Again addition, HL plus DE. So now 2B plus 2B, that is 56. What is the decimal value of 56? 83, 86. This is 43 plus 43, right? Then again decrement the content of C. Jump back, add again, decrement, add, decrement, add, decrement, add. One operand is decremented and the other is added with itself. Once it reaches to 0, the content of register C, then the We are out from the loop and store the result in 3050 and 3051. The result is in HL register pair. For that we use the instruction shld, and our result is in at location 3050 and 3051. What is this? It should have been D5. Why it is 2D? Let us verify from our experiment what was here. Okay, it was 43H, and what we have added is a different value. So yeah, let me go back over here. The result is correct in this case. Actually, whatever result we are getting, that is correct. What result we are getting? 43 into 7. What is the answer? Decimal आंसर क्या होगा? 43 into 7. Okay. Let me put over here the value which is in our definition in the 2050. Here we feed 43H 07H. Now run the whole code and check the result in 3050. That is 1D5. 1D5. Yes, we are getting that. Okay. Any doubt in this? Okay. That is our experiment 9, task 1. Now quickly let us see experiment 9, task 2. Experiment number 9, task 2 is to write assembly language program to divide two 8-bit numbers. So two numbers we are having in 2050 and 2051 location, and result has to be stored in 3050 and 3051. So how we are similar like addition, right? What we are doing when suppose 43, we need to multiply with 7. What we do? 43 plus 43 plus 43 plus 43, right? Like that, 43 when divides need to be divided with 7. What we do? 43 minus 7, 43 minus 7, 43 minus 7, right? 43 minus 7, then result minus 7. That is what we are doing. That is division process. So first we start the program with HL register pair, then move the content to register B, then load the second data into accumulator, compare the two numbers, which one is higher. See, if we divide 7 by 43, then there is no division, right? The remainder is 7 and quotient is 0. In that case, we have to store FF and go out from the loop. But if we divide 43 by 7, then we have to get the result. Okay, so quotient and result is find out. Now let us see the code. First we load the value 2050 into HL register pair. Value 2050 into HL register pair. Then move the content from HL register pair into register B. Okay. Then clear register C, increment HL register pair value, and move content from that new memory location 2051 to accumulator. Now we have one operand in register B, second operand in accumulator. Compare both. अब ये कंपेयर करने के लिए क्या करेगा, अक्यूमुलेटर का कंटेंट है उसको बी के साथ कंपेयर करेगा. तो कैसे करेगा, ए माइनस बी करेगा. अब यदि ए में वैल्यू बी से कम है तो बोरो की जरूरत पड़ेगी, और जब जब बोरो की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो कैरी फ्लैग 1 होगा. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस इज गोइंग टू कंपेयर ए एंड बी. If the value in the A is lesser than the value in the B, then carry flag will be set to 1. And that is why the next instruction is going to check the carry flag. If the carry flag is 1, that means division is not possible because A content is lower than B, and then it will jump to label 1. Simply store the result of accumulator in 3050, quotient value that is in register C move to A, and that transfer to 3051. Done. But if it is not the case, then it will not jump. Then what it will do? It will perform simple A minus B. Every time A minus B is done, we are going to increment the quotient value by 1. Again jump back, again compare, again subtract, again increment. That process will run till the content in A becomes lesser than content in B. Then it will jump to label 1 and store the result. This is how division is to be done. Okay. This will be more clear with the code. We need to correct our code 2050. We remove this space also. MBI 00H. INX. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Here we need to write H. Remove the space. 3051H. Okay. Now let us store some value into 2050. Let us divide 32 decimal value by 5. What will be quotient? What will be remainder? Students, please write in the chat box. 32 divided by 5. What will be quotient and what will be remainder? Yes, correct Umang, correct Vicky. Quotient will be 6 and remainder will be 2. Okay, now we see our code. First we need to load over here program memory address and then we start running the code. I'm going to clear everything first and then start again. Here I have to feed again 32 and 5. Okay, now first instruction is going to load 2050 value in HL register pair. Second instruction is going to use the value in HL register pair as a memory pointer and get the data from that memory location into register B. So 2050, what is the data? 32. 32 is loaded in register B. What is the decimal of 32? Hexadecimal of 32? 20H. You can check over here, it is 20H. Now increment HL value. So that is 2051. and get the data into accumulator, that is 05H. This value 05H is in accumulator now. Now compare A and B. Here you see the carry flag is set to 1 because this is going to divide 5 by 20. So there is no division. So this will jump to label 1, store the A value into 3050 and C value in 3051. So result what we have got at 3050 location, reminder is 5 and quotient is 0. Now to correct what we have to do, over here we have to write divisor first 5 and here we have to write 32. Now this is going to divide, start again, HL 2050, 5 is in now register B, C 20 is in register A. Now this is going to compare A and B. A is greater than B, so carry flag is 0. Borrow is not required, but this will not jump. It will subtract 20H minus 05H. Jump, again compare whether A is greater than B or not. If it is greater than B, carry flag is not set. It will not jump. Subtraction, subtract, subtract, subtract till A value is now lower than B. In that case, carry flag will be set to 1 when it compares, and then this will jump. So result is stored in 3050 and 3051. We can check the result. First value is reminder. So reminder is 2. Second value is quotient. Quotient is 6. So this is our code. Experiment 9, task 2. Student, please copy all 3 codes. They are in the chat box. Today we have performed experiment 8, task 3, experiment 9, task 1 and 2. Are you all with me? So there is some office work. For that I have to leave. I will first take attendance. Okay. Abhiraj, number 1, 4 and 5. Please write your attendance in the chat box. Abhiraj is present. Alsaif absent. Aman absent. 689. Amit is present. Aryan is absent. Ashish is absent. 10, 11, 13. 10, 11, 13. All 3 absent. बजरंग is present ना? बजरंग कहाँ पर हो भाई? भूमिका भी प्रेजेंट है, फिर भी अटेंडेंस नहीं लिख रहे. 11 नंबर. 17, 18, 29. 17, 18, 29. 29 ने अटेंडेंस लिखा है. 17 दिव्यांशु ने नहीं लिखा है. गगन ने भी नहीं लिखा है. 34, 36, 37. 34, 36, 37. Okay, who is 34? तुम्हारी प्रियंका एब्सेंट. 47, 49, 52. 49 प्रेजेंट है, 47 52 एब्सेंट है, 53 54 55, 54 is present, 53 55 absent. Ravi Kumar and Rohini Kumari. 56 60 64. 56 60 64. All three absent. 65 70 73. 74. 5 8 10 11 12. एक्चुअली स्टूडेंट 14 प्रेजेंट है, अटेंडेंस में प्रेजेंट 12 ही दिखा रहे हैं. 53 प्रेजेंट है, ठीक है. ओके 13 हो गए. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो आज हमने जो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स 3 किए हैं वो आपको परफॉर्म करना है, और परफॉर्म करके जैसे हमारा फॉर्मेट है फाइल प्रिपेयर करके रखना. ठीक है. एनी क्वेश्चंस? एनी क्वेश्चंस? सिलेबस फॉर मिड सेम स्टूडेंट्स ऑलरेडी मेल किया हुआ था आगे. सेम सिलेबस है, यूनिट 1 2 3 4. ओके. ओके. ओके, हैव अ गुड डे टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स.